human origins have baffled scientists for centuries. We know that we evolved from ancient apes, but the story of our earliest ancestors remains one of the greatest mysteries of all time. What if we could finally uncover the truth? What if one extraordinary discovery in a remote corner of Africa could change everything we thought we knew about how we became human? In October 2000, a discovery in the heart of Kenya could answer the question, where do we come from? In the rugged hills of northeastern Kenya, known as the Cradle of Humanity, scientists unearthed fossils that could hold the key to understanding the roots of human evolution. The fossils date back over 6 million years. This find could reveal the very moment when our ancestors first stepped out of the trees and began walking on 2 legs. In February 2001, scientists held a press conference to announce their groundbreaking discovery. They had uncovered the remains of a creature that might be one of the earliest human ancestors, one that lived at a time when our species was just beginning to evolve. Before we go any further, I'd like to ask you something simple. Where are you listening from right now, not only on the map, but within your day? Are you settling down after hours that felt a little too full, or easing into rest earlier than usual? And what time is it where you are? It feels right to ask because the story we're about to enter exists beyond our usual sense of time. The world we're exploring tonight doesn't follow clocks or calendars. It unfolds across stretches so vast they hardly seem to move at all. If this space feels calming to you, or if gentle science helps your thoughts relax their hold, you're always welcome to like the video, subscribe to stay tuned, and at the end, share your thoughts in the comment. It simply helps this quiet corner reach others who may also be looking for something steady and unhurried to listen to, though there's never any rush here. Now let's begin gently as we dive back into the discovery of Orrorin Tugenensis. What if this creature is the missing link between us and our ape ancestors? The fossilized remains were unlike anything ever seen before. The team discovered bones that were strikingly similar to human bones, a femur, thigh bone, an upper arm bone, and teeth that were not like any other creature known to science. The find, which became known as the Millennium Man, was given the name Orrorin Tugenensis, a name chosen from a local Tugen word meaning original man, symbolizing the dawn of humanity. Could this ancient creature really be our ancestor? And if so, how did it live and walk? To answer these questions, the team of British, French, and Kenyan scientists worked tirelessly to study the fossils. But there was one problem. They had no knee joint, the key to understanding whether Orrorin walked on 2 legs, like modern humans. However, when the team closely examined the femur, they noticed something remarkable. The bone showed signs of being thickened at the neck, which suggested that Orrorin might have walked on 2 legs, just like us. Using advanced technology, the team conducted CT scans of the bones. The scans revealed detailed images of the femur, showing thickened bone on the underside of the neck, clear evidence that this creature walked upright. What if this finding changes everything we thought we knew about the origin of bipedalism? Bipedalism, or walking on 2 legs, is the key feature that separates humans from other primates. But when did it first appear? If Orrorin was bipedal, it would change our understanding of how humans evolved. The fossils were found in ancient sediments that could be dated to between 5.8 and 6.1 million years ago. This makes Orrorin one of the oldest known hominids, far older than Australopithecus afarensis, Lucy, the famous hominid that lived around 3.2 million years ago. The discovery of Orrorin raised an important question. Did our ancestors start walking upright in the forest, or was it a later adaptation when they moved to the open savanna? Was Orrorin more than just a walker? Did it live in the trees and walk on the ground? The evidence suggested that Orrorin didn't just walk on two legs, it could also climb trees. Fossils of the arm bones showed that Orrorin was a skilled climber, much like modern apes. This discovery painted a picture of a creature that lived in both worlds, 1 foot in the trees and 1 foot on the ground. This was an animal that could climb and forage for food in the forest canopy but also walk upright on the ground. Scientists had uncovered an amazing creature, Orrorin, that lived in a world where the line between ape and human was blurred. Orrorin was one of the first creatures to walk upright, setting the stage for the evolution of humans. But there were still many questions left unanswered. How did Orrorin develop bipedalism? Was it a result of the forest environment, or did it happen later as our ancestors adapted to the open savanna? What can the bones tell us about Orrorin's life, and how did this ancient creature survive? The team continued to study the fossils for clues about how Orrorin lived. They found evidence that Orrorin was likely an omnivore, eating a variety of foods like fruits, leaves, and perhaps small animals. The teeth were small and strong, capable of grinding tough food, just like modern humans. The bones of Orrorin also showed signs of a social structure. Evidence from the surrounding fossils suggested that Orrorin lived in groups, possibly multi-male, multi-female groups, similar to modern primates. The environment it lived in was rich in forests, filled with animals like monkeys and deer, and near plenty of water sources. Could Orrorin be the key to understanding the mystery of human evolution? The discovery of Orrorin gave scientists a glimpse into a time over 6 million years ago, a time when our earliest ancestors were just starting to walk upright. It was a creature that straddled two worlds, one that lived in the trees and one that walked on the ground. With Orrorin, we see the first steps of humanity. But this discovery doesn't answer all the questions. It only adds more about the evolution of bipedalism, more about how humans came to be, and more about the ancient world that shaped us. As scientists continue to study the fossils of Orrorin, the secrets of our ancient past are slowly coming to light. The discovery of Orrorin Tugenensis is just the beginning of our journey to understand where we came from and what we truly are. What other secrets of human evolution lie buried in the dirt waiting to be discovered? The story of Orrorin is far from over. There are still many mysteries to unravel, and every new discovery brings us one step closer to understanding the incredible journey that led to the world we live in today. The discovery of Orrorin not only helps us trace the origins of human bipedalism, but also takes us closer to understanding how the physical and behavioral traits of humanity first appeared. Could there be more fossils out there waiting to tell their secrets? Only time will tell as scientists continue to search for clues about our ancient past. The history of humankind stretches far beyond what we know today. The more we discover, the more we understand how complex our evolutionary journey has been. Orrorin is just one of the many pieces in the grand puzzle of our origins. With every fossil, we move closer to understanding the story of humanity's distant past. As we continue to dig, we uncover more about our shared origins, the animals that came before us, and how we became the people we are today. In the end, the discovery of Orrorin gives us a glimpse into the distant past, a time when our ancestors were just beginning their journey toward becoming the humans we are today. It is a discovery that will continue to inspire generations of scientists and a reminder of how far we have come in unraveling the mysteries of our own existence.